Hi, my name is Dan, and today, I'm so excited! We're going to play Voice of the Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. This is made by Square Enix and the people who made Nier. It's the demo version. It comes out this Friday when this video is posted. I want to know what happens so bad.
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on.
The sound is on.
In fact,
Thank you so
I
much.
insist on it. However,
I insist.
as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always
Oh
read
my
along
god.
as well.
This takes me out of the game
Now
already.
then, are you ready?
Ready?
Let's begin.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's so good already. Okay.
Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Who might you be?
I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
It's not gonna be a safe one. Because it's from the Nier people. Have you seen their games? It's not safe. Bad things happen in their games and it's sad. Oh, the art looks so nice.
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
We're just a piece. Your piece is in the middle of the screen. Use the L to move to the direction you want. Oh my god. Wait, I want to play with keyboard. If I remove that... Okay. Move to the Queen. As you continue on your journey, your objective will change. Press the E key whenever you need a reminder of what to do next. You will see cards with glowing edges on your adventure. Step onto one to trigger an event that will move the story along. How do I move? So yeah, move to the Queen. Can I just go there directly? Yep. Ooh.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the 3 steps forward.
Oh, she's
She holds
pretty.
herself with well-born grace.
She's pretty. Oh, I like the art. They all look so cool.
I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship. She bows, glancing to her 2 companions.
Oh, the card move. Oh, this is so nice.
In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin.
Shook. I like that there's voice acting, so I don't mispronounce the names this time around.
The older man is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn.
Nice to meet you, Hedwyn. Like your staff, it looks scary.
It is these 3 our story follows today. In other words, your party. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles.
Okay, monsters aside, look at the Queen, Queen Nilla. It looks like she has a pacifier on. The royal pacifier. Or it looks like a microphone. But I do like...
It seems the troubled queen is judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, your majesty, and thus the quest falls to the Fellowship. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the queen for further information.
What will you ask the queen? What is the royal treasure?
The Fellowship asks the queen what the royal treasure is.
Spill the beans.
The queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
Dang it. She won't tell us what it is. Did you see the thief, your majesty?
The Fellowship asks the queen if she knows anything about the thief. The queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
At Nexton? Is that your security system? Come on. Grab a CCTV. I'm kidding. What will you ask the queen? Ooh, what's the reward?
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking.
But
as demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
oh,
The queen,
Political.
however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important. Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
onward to get our royal pretzels. Whoa, okay. Head south to Nexton. Press the escape key to open the menu. There you can perform various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection, which can also be found from the menu screen. Please give it a look from time to time. Okay, let's open the menu screen. I'm going to save. We can click and drag, but can we also use this? Yep.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
Oh, even the monster looks cute.
You dare stand in our way? Hedwin scowls at the foul creature. It lunges at the Fellowship.
Ooh. Oh, it's a board. The fight is on. Take down all the enemies and victory shall be yours. Teach me how? Okay. First, try dragging Magic Strike over to your opponent. Let's focus on the cute one. The number in red indicates HP. When a card's HP drops to 0, it becomes incapacitated. A card's attack is indicated in the lower left and defense in its lower right. Give careful consideration to you and your opponent's values before acting. Okay, simple enough. Flame. Deal attack 3. What's a gem? Should we just attack? Yeah, let's just attack. Oh. So the gems are mana? That does it for battle basics. The rest is up to you. Play your hand wisely. It didn't teach us about... So gems are the MP of this game, I think. 12 damage? Oh, that's fun. It's behind the cards. So he has a defense of 3. Restore 15 HP. No, it's just the Magic Strike. That was a fight for the ages. Experience points and gold. And the board gets taken away.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwin silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The Queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton they set their sights.
Onward to Nexton. So do we have random encounters? Like what we just experienced now? And, ooh, Nexton. Yes, please. Oh. Lucky for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support you on your adventure. Would you care to have them explained? Well, yeah. Please, bye-bye. This is the inn. Rest here to recover your party's HP. This is the apothecary. Here you can purchase items to restore your party's HP, cure their citizens, and more. This is the armorer. They sell weapons and armors to give your party an edge in battle. This is the item shop. They second-hand the items to use in battle. This is the game parlor. Come here to play some card games when you need a break from your travels. Aren't we already playing a card game? That's about sums it up. These establishments are here to help you, so don't be a stranger. Our objective is speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on the thief who stole the royal treasure. Ooh. Murder mystery. Up in where? Up in here.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Do we have money though? That's the problem.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Yes. Take me away. Open the menu, select equipment. Of course it will. You fulfill the necessary requirement and unlock Blacksmith's character story. What does that mean? A character story? What's that? No. I don't like it when games give me something and they don't explain it. You know what? Never mind. Let's control ourselves. Let's finish this demo.
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there. The woman sighs.
Too scared to leave town.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Tell us of this place,
The
please.
man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
You fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock Mature Man's character story. What's a character story? Is it like side quests? Have you heard there was a theft?
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers something in her ear. Welcome to Nexton.
Oh my god. I thought we were definitely gonna get something from him, but nope. He's the royal greeter, I guess.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. You
fill the necessary requirements and unlock Average Man's character story. What's a character story?
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls out for their aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
I mean, with a body like Berwin, I'm sure he can carry more than just a lady. To the apothecary. You can jump over to upward facing terrain cards. Use the arrow keys to choose the direction you want to jump and then press enter key. Try jumping to the apothecary.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three.
Her knife scares me.
It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
You fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock Mature Woman's Flipside story. You can read special stories about characters and enemies among your collected cards. Progress through the adventure and defeat the myriad of enemies in your path to collect every special story. Do your collection? Oh, okay, we finally find out what those stories are. Collection. Is it in characters? Oh yes, there is. Oh, it gives a description of every character I see. Oh, and we get to see their artworks. Oh, that's cool. No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queen Nila harbors a knot in her gut unrelated to and more personal than the recent rise of monster activity. Flip over. You can look forward to the back of these cards and the whole story in the retail version of the game. I wanted to know more about her pacifier. Okay. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Oh my god, that's why she was injured. No. We can't have that. As the Ivory Order, we will find that husband and try to defeat him. Okay, we still have that the objective. Oh, there's a lot of people. Let's visit
the
this
man
person.
claims he saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle. He didn't
That's what
get
we
a
need.
good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information.
Well, it couldn't be me because I'm not skinny.
How may I help you?
Oh, she's
Proprietress
pretty.
inquires.
Oh, she looks like Kashiyuka. Oh, she's so nice. Do we have potions? A bomb. You know what? Let's indulge ourselves. The shopkeepers are like good looking.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman. Swigging, the woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order. I know there's
Sectarian.
nothing to worry about with disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town. A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
Nothing but bones. With a little more information, the thief is as good as caught. You fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock woman's character story. Okay. What does this guy?
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west.
The West.
Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure. The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town. the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
Who done it? It has to be a skeleton monster.
Realization strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is. The monster made of bones, Hedwyn interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwyn. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
Travel west of Nexton in pursuit of the monster. You fulfill the necessary requirements. Okay. Not what we wanted. I want to see the shop owner.
You make your way to the inn, where you're greeted with a hearty hello by the owner. You're from the Ivory Order, aren't you?
Yes, we are. The shop owner is kind of be pretty, though.
Thanks to a
I'm
royal
decree, I'm not gonna lie.
You're allowed to stay the night for free. And you're not about to refuse such hospitality.
Thank you so much.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Good. Oh, that's so cute. Do you guys want to see the character stories of the pretty shop owners? Because I do. Item shop, she was a quick hire. Her gentle disposition was sure to attract a few more customers, they figured. No one was prepared for the crush of a customer that ensued. Because she's pretty. Innkeeper. He confessed his love to her and asked her to live together with him. He pledged to make her happy. She nodded and agreed readily. Oh, she's married. Square Enix does this thing where they've been doing this new thing where every single character from their games, Final Fantasy VII Remake, The World Ends With You, like everyone is hot. Everyone looks good. So thank you, Square Enix.
An innocent-looking young boy accosts the Fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks expectantly. In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
Oh, I want to try it. Let's play. I think it's simple enough. Why do they have to use this music? Is it gonna make me cry? Like, oh. I have to say, the music gives like a very near vibe. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for like someone to sing in like chaos language. Okay, we have to beat the child. Oh, you have to? I don't want to. This is just 2 points. It's not worth it. Oh, I can get rid of it. Oh, okay. It works out. Come on, we have to beat that kid. This is actually an okay minigame for me. One of the reasons why I like this game, why I gravitated to it, is because it's number 1, it's done by Square Enix. Number 2, done by the Nier people. And number 3, it has cards in it. Oh no! He's gonna win! Aw, dang it! We were like 1 point.
Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
Oh, we still get the reward. Oh, I thought you have to like win to get the speller. But hey, it's fine. Ooh. When we get the full game, we have to do this again and fight the kid. And we have to win. To avenge ourselves. You fulfill the necessary... Okay. And I like that every character has their own storyline. And they're in the cards. But okay, back to the mission. We have to find the skeleton that stole the royal treasure. And we're heading west. While exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must do battle. Your adventure will be over if everyone in your party is KO'd. Should your journey meet an unfortunate end, you can continue from your last save point, so it is in your interest to save often. Select data, okay. Blah 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 blah. Speaking of saving, we must save. So far so good. I like it. Okay, they finally explain gems. These are gems. These are gems. These are gems. These are clothes.
What are those? These are clothes.
Anyway, these are gems. You'll need to spend them to use certain skills. You gain 1 gem whenever you take an action and can store up to 10 at one time. This item indicates how many gems a skill costs. You can use a skill if you don't have enough gems. Okay. So this takes up a gem, but we have no use for it at this point. Why did she attack 2 times? And imagine how expensive this would be if it's an actual tabletop game. With the amount of cards and stuff you have to buy. Okay, some of your attacks are elemental in nature. The 6 elements are fire, water, bolt, wind, light, and dark. Cards take more damage from elements they are weak to and less damage from elements that they are resistant to. Knowing your enemy's weakness and strengths will help you choose which skills to wield to your advantage. Okay, what I was saying was like, imagine how expensive everything would have cost. Right? But I'm sure some people wouldn't mind, especially the game collectors. Add value of roll to attack and deal bolt damage. Let's try it out. Roll with the enter key to calculate damage. Just 1. But if they do release it as like a physical card game, oh, this cards would be so beautiful. She leveled up. Skill acquired. Merwin leveled up. Hedwin leveled up. Learn Zephyr. A chest! Treasure chest found. Antidote. Imagine if, again, if it's an actual real tabletop game. If it's an actual real tabletop game, you have to like to make the map, you have to individually like put those cards on your table and then flip them. How tedious would that be? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, we can go to the mountain.
The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large packs suggests a traveler.
How will you hail the traveler? Hot, is it not? Hot, is it
The
not?
sun bears down hard upon us this day, Winifred says, approaching him. The traveler lets out a chuckle. Indeed, I've just been swimming in the sea to the west.
Oh, jealous.
Perhaps
I want to
he's
go to the
heading
sea.
east.
I want to go to the beach so bad. I haven't left home in so long. I've been the palest I've ever
I
been.
beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred, he gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore.
Well, that's what we've been looking for. A cave full
I
of
suspect
monsters.
you might find your quarry there. The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if to say, then that is where we shall go. Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea. The traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Ooh. Search the western shore for a fisherman who may grant you safe passage across the sea. An event. This is
A
new.
bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
Roll the dice to see what it becomes if after. Oh no! It exploded.
The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Is this like a proper boss fight? Oh no, it's not that. It's not that scary. Oh wait, but it has 50 defense. Never mind. Maybe lightning would be effective because it's water. It has to follow Pokemon rules. Yeah, it follows Pokemon rules. Electric freeze if roll is. Oh no! Well, she's frozen. See, it does that thing where it does the attack twice. Is it their special ability? Or do the cards have the mind of their own? Oh my, it's a buff guy. Before we get to the buff guy with a bowl cut, probably, I want to adventure more of the place. Oh, he has a ship. Oh, chess! Inspirelixir.
Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see.
Oh, okay. Game Master won't let us pass an event.
A monster appears to be in pain. Seems the poor thing's been poisoned. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote.
Will you help it? Let's do the good thing.
You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you, but before long, it's out of sight.
That's it? I hope it comes and swoops to save us. When we least expected it to. Okay, we can step into that, not trying to go there. Oh my god. Let's just jump.
The Fellowship comes upon an anchored ship. Close by, a fisherman of exquisite physique hauls a net out of the water. His
Oh my god, he's wearing a Speedo. A medieval Speedo.
This is no time for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship. That vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling.
Cursed, you say?
Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is once again anchored here. This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away.
We have it. Ooh.
Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks again for safe passage to the cave beyond the sea. The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted that his pectoral muscles begin twitching.
Ew.
The Fellowship politely ignores this fact.
No, but I can't ignore it. You just told it to me, Game Master.
He opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
The monster that await you in the cave are most formidable. Speak with the fisherman when you are ready to depart. You fulfill the necessary Muscle Man's character story. What does the game have to say about the Muscle Man? Traumatized by the bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get the better of him again. His pain was the springboard for the body now before you. Great, good for him. Oh, an event, okay.
A monster appears, but it's behaving quite strangely.
Is it the one we saved?
Hesitates, lurching toward you, then away, unsure of every move. Finally, it tosses a fish at your feet and flees.
Oh, it gave us a gift!
Was that the monster you helped earlier, coming back to say thanks? You'd like to think so. The party makes a meal of the fish.
All party members recover 20 HP. Both delicious and medicinal. I don't like fish, so I don't really care. Now that we have more cash on us, we should try and go and buy equipment. Does this world even have potions? What do they
The
call it?
Fellowship hears a young man arguing with the apothecary. "Make it cheaper," he bellows. As the Fellowship approaches the door to intervene, the young man bursts out of the shop. He storms past Winifred, nearly crashing into her. "Watch where you're going," she shouts after him. But he makes no move to apologize, instead squaring his shoulders and walking off. "What a hateful little man," grumbles the apothecary. Winifred vows to teach him proper manners should they ever meet again.
Oh.
"How may I help you?" the proprietress inquires. The apothecary catches sight of the Fellowship. "Ah, the Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop," she says. She gestures to the drawers filled with her wares. "Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order."
Wow.
The Fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her
Oh.
wares.
We're good people and we're not. I'm gonna take the offer and be like, thanks. Free stuff, why not? And that's it. Now let's go back to the Muscle Man. Okay, great. Now to the Muscle Man. A perilous dungeon lies ahead. Adventurers are advised to be at least 7 before open. But are we level 7? Oh yeah, we're fine. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, let's go.
"Let's shove off then." He beckons you aboard.
Ooh. The lighting
The
changed.
Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave, its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. "Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland," he says.
Move further into the cave. Oh, I don't like it.
And fight.
Well, that was kind of full of enthusiasm that we got there.
Oh?
Oh? Ooh, treasure discovered. I get to peek. Pick, 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 pick. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, it shows you what you didn't pick so you feel bad afterwards. Ooh. It's like a proper dungeon. Lay waste of him with fire. I think our team is
Good work.
overpowered.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole. The simple key may be of use here.
Try the key.
The Fellowship slides the simple key into the keyhole and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk.
Oh boy, more dungeon. Steps. Yes. Ooh. Let's see.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
Choose a card and hold the enter key to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it just long enough, you might be able to peek at what it contains. Oh, a bit of cheat. Berwin pulls the massive handle. It moves not an inch. Okay, here. Berwin pushes the massive handles against the door with it. It moves not an inch. Nothing.
Berwin pushes the massive handles against the door with all his might. It moves not an inch. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
Oh, they made it kind of relatable. But that's a fun mechanic where you can like peek through the cards. Kind of like OP. Like massively OP, which I love. One of the reasons why I play RPGs, JRPGs, is that if you like grind enough or like find the right equipment, you become God and then you like destroy every enemy in your path. Very satisfying, if I do say so myself. Okay. But what are they actually hiding? A chest.
The Fellowship approaches the chest, only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern. "You shall not have it," a voice growls. The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
I knew it, there's a proper boss battle after that. Oh. Okay, let's take care of the minions first. Let's contemplate. Lightning strike on this one, I guess. Just one. White light on that one. Fire. And critical, so it's gone.
That was lucky.
Oh, we have like gems, so let's just use it. Yay!
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwyn sighs. Winifred and Berwin nod in agreement.
You obtained the royal treasure. Yay!
Treasure in hand, the Fellowship exit the cave, exultant. In time, the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more, they offer her the retrieved treasure. As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims. She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not. But at that moment, a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle.
Oops. Oh no.
As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall. He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon, he pants to Queen Nilla. A dragon. So the great evil has returned.
Oh.
Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded. So the monster troubles are connected, Hedwyn says so under his breath, so the queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The Fellowship stand tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis. What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned? I'm afraid that we'll have to wait. We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure. Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session. Until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
Oh, that gave me chills, that music. Oh, thanks for playing. This concludes the Voice of the Cards demo. An even bigger world and a grander adventure awaits you in the retail version. Yay, we're done with the demo. It comes out on Friday. This demo is free, by the way, if you want to experience it yourself. It's kind of fun. The demo version is available in the Nintendo's eShop, Steam, and the PlayStation Store. And the full game comes out on the date in the screen right now. Oh, and this is not sponsored, by the way. I wish it was, but it's not. I just like the game. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. Give this video a like if you want to. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!